First up, we have something ordered from Best Buy, but it came right away from this roadie courier, who I'd never heard of. I didn't pay anything for shipping, but it showed up immediately from some dude in a small car. But it was funny because when the order arrived, I got a text message from Best Buy saying, check and make sure your order is okay. And I was like, I don't know why a person in a very small car is bringing me my video game, like, immediately after I ordered it. And I don't know why Best Buy is telling me to make sure it's okay. But I followed their instructions and checked, and everything was perfectly fine. Who's that peeking out? So, I had never owned a copy of Link's Awakening. I actually was hoping for a re-release or an upgrade to the game to fix its performance problems. And obviously, I had to wait a very long time until a whole new console came out. But now the game runs buttery smooth, so we grabbed a copy for $30 on sale. And for $30, it showed up at my house immediately from a person in a very small car. Legendary game that I played on my Game Boy as a kid. And that's the last time I played it. Many years ago, so I remember very little. So it's going to be a pleasure. We must use the Sword of Legend. To break the barrier. skip over some critical Switch 1 games, like this one, for example. And now it's a pleasure I get to have to get them on sale and play them upgraded on the Switch 2. Which is, there'll be a couple more games. Showing up even in this video that I didn't get around to till now, and they play better now. Try to open this quietly. It's the hardest thing to keep quiet, is opening the Switch case. It's nice to have some art on the inside. If you're not going to give us a manual, at least give us a little art on the inside. Take a close look here. Do you think we'll ever get gold cartridges again? I wonder if in the Switch 2 generation, if a Zelda game will get a golden cartridge. That would be huge. As of this video, I haven't started playing this game yet, so stay tuned. Our next game that we're opening up is from VGP. This is the first time I've ever ordered from VGP. This was a sale that I couldn't pass up. A game I had my eyes on for a long time, but I was watching the wrong import places, apparently. VGB came through with a very good price. This was also $30 shipped. So I paid $30 total for this Japanese game. And it showed up at my doorstep. Their shipping does take a little extra time if you don't pay extra or something faster. But I wasn't in a hurry, so I did the free shipping. They give you this hyper cool, super cool sticker. And there it is. Monster Hunter Stories for the Nintendo Switch. If you want a physical copy of the game, you have to import it or get the combo Monster Hunter Stories 1 and 2 combined. But I already had Monster Hunter Stories 2 physical before they came out with the combo, so I had my eyes on getting one imported and waited long enough, and eventually it went on sale somewhere for a great price. I am definitely a Monster Hunter fan of the main series. I've been playing them since Try, Monster Hunter Try, and was very pleased to get a spin-off game that kind of celebrates the goofier side. There is goofiness in all the Monster Hunter games, no matter how serious they may make you think they are from the trailers and the gameplay. There's plenty of fun, goofy, cheerful stuff, and these Monster Hunter Stories games lean into that. And I'll be talking more about the gameplay this game later in this video when I talk about what I've been playing this month. Alright. Things went so well with the first VGP order. Then I went ahead with another purchase I had been waiting to do. This is another Japanese physical copy. If you want a physical copy of this game, you have to import it. And I was waiting for the price to come down, and it did a little bit. But then I thought, with what's going on with the cost of shipping things and the cost of imported things, who knows if the price is going to go down anymore. And it may go up. So I went for it anyway, and I'm glad I did, because I've started playing this, but I won't talk about the gameplay of this game during this video, because I just started it. But spoiler alert, this game is wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Of course, first we have to check out the sticker. For our purposes, the sticker does sound very nice. And here it is. Fantasy Life I. The girl who leapt through time. No, steals time? Is it steals time or leapt through time? Either way, This game is an absolute gem. It is so kind-hearted, so stuffed, full of fun characters and fun sounds, carefully crafted visuals. It's just a pleasure to play. The music is wonderful. It scratches all my itches, all my needs for fun RPG grinding without feeling grindy. It's very rewarding. Have fun locations to travel to. Surprises all the time. It's cool to get new items, new gear, because it changes your appearance. You can customize everything. It's just a pleasure. I'll talk about it more in a later video, I'm sure, because I'll be very happy to talk about it later. But this is my second physical Switch 2 exclusive. The first being Donkey Kong Bananza. So it's nice to have a second game on the shelf that is in the Switch 2 box. Slowly but surely, building up the library. As far as future Switch 2 physical games, got my eye on Yuka Replayly. Whole game will be on cartridge. Game's looking good. Wish Disgaea 7 wasn't game key card. Disgaea 7 complete. But it is, so I might pass on that physical. But then, of course, we have Hyrule Warriors coming up. Metroid Prime 4 coming up. Those will probably be physical for me. But I'm hoping Witchbrook, that isometric pixel Witch Academy RPG, Witchbrook. Hoping that gets a physical too. That'd be really nice. And here we have something very special to me. My daughter just took a trip to Japan. She was there for a couple weeks with friends. And she brought this back for me. She got it used at a book off. Don't know if you're familiar with the store Book Off, BOOKOFF. It's a chain of stores in Japan. They're famous for having quality used goods. And as you can see here, this is completely unopened. It does have a few wrinkles here and there, but otherwise, it's in great condition, and was very happy to receive it as a gift. For now, I'm thinking I'll keep it in the box because that's what makes it Japanese. You know what I mean? If it were just the amiibo, looks like the same amiibo you'd get anywhere. But for now, I have the From Japan packaging. So, this isn't the first time my daughter has gifted me amiibo. She's given me Samus, Zero Suit Samus. Who else? Another Splatoon amiibo. That's just the squid jumping out of the ink. And Isabel, Animal Crossing amiibo. And maybe some others, but yeah. She definitely likes to grab me an amiibo now and then. And of course, they are always very nice gifts. And it's cute because after she gives me the amiibo, she'll check back in after a month or so and ask me what I've unlocked in games with them. It's pretty neat. So I get to tell her how I used the old Splatoon amiibo she gave me. we have something a little different. I don't eat this stuff. No one here in this house eats this stuff. But it was on sale on Amazon for like 40 cents. So I just added it to another order. And, yeah. Just buy it first and ask questions later. Or don't ask questions. I don't think there's any good questions to ask about this, actually. Is this the cross-media event of the century? Two universes collide for the greatest mashup in the history of intellectual properties. Will there be a Campbell's soup can in the next Smash Brothers? I don't have much to say about this. I'm just speechless. What could be said that hasn't already been said about this? Little did they know that we would attempt the impossible and try to make ASMR out of a Spaghettios tin can. Little did they know. It's my sincere hope that someone in the world falls asleep to the sounds coming from the Spaghettios, Meatballs, Super Mario can. So that's the Nintendo stuff that I collected this month, for better or for worse. And now we'll take a look at the stuff I've been playing. This is Pokemon Quest, which I finished off right at the end of August. But I had almost finished it years ago. And by finished it, I just mean filling out the decks. Completing the Pokedex. I almost finished it years ago and for some reason stopped right at the end. So, went back in just to finish it up. And it's a cute game. You collect all these decorations. The decorations have different effects on your gameplay. But the way you catch Pokemon is by making soup out of ingredients you've collected through your battles. And then the soup attracts different Pokemon. It's kind of weird. And the battling is not turn-based. You're 3 Pokemon at a time run through a map. And I'm not going to show it here because it's loud and crazy. But it's pretty laid back. It's pretty relaxed, cute, fun little time. For me, it's just a neat, cute little way to interact with the original Gen 1 Pokemon, which is the generation that I played on the old Game Boy back in the day when it first came out. So it's nice to revisit. Here we can take a look through the decks and see all the Pokemon. You can get shinies. I got a few shinies. I don't remember all of them. And here we have Monster Hunter Stories 1, which I played after Monster Hunter Stories 2, which I'm showing gameplay of next after this game. I don't know why I ordered things the way I did, but here we are. And this is the 3DS game, up-resed for the Switch. Also came out on PC, I think. But super cute, super fun, pretty funny. If you're familiar with the anime, it's got similar vibes as the anime. It was kind of funny trying to get relaxed capture of these games. This game is actually very high energy and pretty comedic, and so it's hard to get calmer, quieter scenes for a video like this, but I think we managed a couple things here. course, this game has great fashion and really fun looking weapons. It's fun to make your rider look good. Hoping in Monster Hunter Stories 3 we may be able to change the gear on our monsters too. That'd be cool if we could change the look of the monsters. But I completed the story for this game and did a lot of the side quests. Maybe half of them, I'd guess, just guessing. But I didn't collect every single monster, or I don't know if I even fought every single monster in the game. But those felt a little grindy to me. So in here we have Monster Hunter Stories 2, which is a clear visual upgrade from the first one. And a different look. They kind of aged up everyone. But Monster Hunter Stories 2 definitely, and I think Monster Hunter Stories 1, I'm not sure, but 2 definitely had some performance issues on the original Switch. And on the Switch 2, everything runs perfectly smooth all the time. It clearly has a simpler look. You know, this isn't a super complex world, but it had some nice looking stuff, and it was nice that it ran perfectly. There's a bit more variety in the battles in 2 compared to 1, which is very nice. A little bit more strategy, a little bit more skill you could develop as a player, more things to consider. So it was more fulfilling when you had a good win, or when you could outlast a good opponent. And sometimes you would have people join your party in this game, which that wasn't the case with the first game. In the first one, no one ever joins you. In this one, different people join you throughout the game, so changes up the dynamic. It's very nice. Then, of course, you've got some good fashion, some cool weapons.
Arigato.
And I did play through all of Donkey Kong Bananza in September. Well, I guess I started right at the end of August. But I got all the bananas, got all the hidden, or I don't know if they're hidden, but got all the songs. Like, did a lot of the game. Did the post-game stuff. And had a lot of fun doing it. I really, really enjoyed this game, enjoyed the vibe. Just felt like a celebration. And it was surprising how much character development there was for Pauline. Was not ready for how endearing she would ultimately be and how much I wanted to protect her. And it was very nice. And the way Donkey Kong moves, and I'm not doing it in this video because I'm trying to play quietly, but in regular gameplay, he makes you feel like a speedrunner. I'm not a speedrunner, not even close. But his movement set makes you feel really good about getting around and getting stuff done. I haven't grabbed the DLC yet. I'm guessing I will someday, but playing other stuff for now. I'm not a huge roguelike fan, but I do want to see the other locations that are in the DLC, of course. And this game is just a pleasure to play and move around in, so I'll definitely try it sometime. Just haven't got that yet. Something nice to look forward to. finally, this past month, I played through Kirby and the Forgotten Land plus Star-Crossed Worlds. I had started a playthrough of Kirby and the Forgotten Land when it first came out, but I never finished it years ago. I think my save file said like 39% or something like that. But I started over for Star-Crossed World, so played the whole game from scratch and beat every level, all the DLC, all the post-game, and unlocked everything in the village, in the Waddle Dee village. And, yeah, saw most of the game. Almost all of it. And, it's excellent. It's absolutely excellent. This is one of the best Kirby games ever. And, among the great 3D platformers. It's just fantastic. The Star-Crossed World levels are the best. If the whole game was the Star-Crossed World stuff, it would be in the conversation as one of the greatest 3D platformers ever. I really hope that the design ideas that they brought to Star-Crossed Worlds, that they'll bring them to whatever game they're making next, because it was just fantastic. The game feels really good. The music is incredible. The puzzles were good. The platforming was nice and challenging and rewarding.